She's looking through stardust, city lights, out wandering and moonstruck, and just wanting the whole thing, the whole damn thing, just wanting the whole thing, the whole damn thing. Magnetized, he's picking out pleasures. He's terrified and burning her letters and just wanting the whole thing, the whole damn thing. Just wanting the whole thing, the whole damn thing. Like a child, lit up by the moon. Here is snow, and just telling the truth. Just wanting the whole thing, the whole damn thing. Just wanting the whole thing, the whole damn thing. learning to flow. All the unknown lemons thrown may look different from what you've dreamed. Colors and contrast making it art. What if happy can be built? Tuning into all that's good. Lucky I learned what lemons can do. Lucky they let me here with you. Lucky. Ain't it funny? Thought I was lacking. Then I realized all is within. Are your thoughts friend or foe? It's your choice which way you go. What if happy can be built? Tuning into all that's good. Lucky I learned what lemons can do. Lucky they let me here with you. May I have peace to accept what I can't change.